In the beginning of the 2000s, as cell phones became commonplace, so did unfortunately provider locks, preventing users from perusing their hardware as per their will, even far beyond the end of their respective contracts, and chaining the devices oftentimes to networks which are nowadays either located in foreign jurisdictions or which may have entirely vanished off the face of the earth. Experiments such as this, with their peril of entirely destroying the device, nonetheless follow the noble aim of enabling the user to regain control over the device. Oops, I did it again. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to today's episode. This is your host Nino, who once again managed to unlock a Siemens phone, this time a Siemens C55, whose parts you see here scattered on the table. And the important first step to do in order to unlock the device, whose motherboard you see here, and with a metal cover removed from this lower compartment, is to find on this lower compartment this larger chip and destroy at its base a specific connector trace, which I did with my trusty scalpel. So here you see on 10 times magnification what I have done, and basically I have rammed in the tip of the scalpel and right that spot, which you can here see on a considerably larger scale. And with that, I have been able to create the physical prerequisites for running a well-known Siemens cracking tool for Windows known as Joker. So once you have inflicted this damage at that specific location, and trust me, any mistakes here and your phone will simply stop working. But once you have managed to inflict that damage, you can run the Joker tool, as shall be shown in a moment, and then recalculate all keys, and with a little bit of patience, your Siemens phone can be unlocked as well. Now here is a Siemens C55 phone, and having cut the trace on the motherboard next to the chip, I would now like to unlock it with Joker 0343 running on Windows XP, set to COM3. So I'm now going to say here on the SK menu, recalc all keys, and it starts this blue bar here where it is waiting for me to turn on the phone just briefly enough. I do so now. The bar stopped and it is telling me error start boot answer code 0 whatever. Unwilling to simply give up, I went ahead and repeated the procedure on my virtualized Windows XP running on VirtualBox on Linux, whereby I am channeling the Linux USB serial device, such a USB to RS-232 adapter, as COM1 in Windows. And now I really got these last lines, which I expected to see, this EEP123. This is the last line. So now when I reboot my phone, I should be able to get to the A1 network. So disconnecting it here now from the serial device. The moment of truth. Looks good so far. Yeah, that looks less good. It should not be turning off like this. Maybe its battery is just too weak. But at least it does not tell me some things about provider lock. Yeah? Okay, so I'm having an issue of actually turning it on, but it does not seem to be blocked any longer at least. Duh, I'm such a donkey. I was supposed to press this little button and not this key. And of course, doing so has apparently successfully unlocked the phone, which is now telling me that it is wanting a new time zone, and so on and so forth. I'm just going to go with Berlin. But it seems to have worked, and it appears that I now have an unlocked Siemens C55 phone, ladies and gentlemen. So this being now repeated proves that this is a viable process of unlocking Siemens phones. The software Joker, which I mentioned, you may obtain from the website siemensmania.cz. Now you can evidently see that this is a Czech website, and yes, half the menus and things are in Czech, but if you go up here for searching text and just simply enter their Joker and say OK, then it is going to propose to you inter alia the Joker programs. I use the 0343, but you may try whatever you find there most useful for your purposes. Well, I think that completes today's endeavor nicely, and should you have phones of the Siemens era and wish to revive them, I sincerely hope that adventures such as these may have been helpful to you. In any case, I hope you have been at least entertained, and if not yet a member of our friendly club, please consider joining. See you here around hopefully soon again. From me, have a pleasant day, and thank you for watching, and goodbye.